Hey everyone, how you doing? During this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about caffeine and really how to make the most out of it and what my thoughts are about combining it with other nootropics. What's very, very popular, and I've recommended it, is taking caffeine with L-Theanine from as a ratio of 1 to 2. So meaning for every milligram of caffeine, you have 2 milligrams of L-Theanine. So 100 milligrams of caffeine with 200 milligrams of L-Theanine is just very common. Lately, what I've been experimenting with is just adjusting the ratios of the two, and even just seeing to what extent it's beneficial to have caffeine really by itself. And something neat that I've observed is if you look at pre-workout products, which are products designed to help you have a better workout, the majority of them contain caffeine, but they don't contain L-Theanine. And this really stimulated me to thinking that there probably are benefits of taking caffeine without L-Theanine, which I'm noticing a lot. Firstly, why do people take L-Theanine with caffeine? It's specifically to alleviate a lot of the side effects that you would naturally experience. For instance, anxiety, like that jittery feeling, even that crash, to some extent it comes down with the use of L-Theanine. People report feeling calmer, feeling more social, and really feeling like themselves. Where now I'm seeing that just by taking caffeine by itself, the difference is really you feel like this intensity come about you. Whereas I don't feel that. I kind of feel a little bit too calm with L-Theanine that can even get me in this state of being slightly demotivated. This isn't that strong of a phenomenon, but I would really recommend if you're somebody that is taking caffeine and L-Theanine consistently, just try taking caffeine by itself and notice what happens as a result. You'll feel that intensity, you'll feel like the energy, and you'll actually feel the peak, which is very interesting. Like with caffeine, you can time it as such that when you take it, you know when you're going to be in the best state, the most productive state, the most resourceful state, where your verbal fluency is good, your word recall. Like for me, I know that if I have a test or if I have like an important conversation I have to have or a client meeting, I'll know just to take caffeine for me about 45 minutes prior. That is the time when it really seems that it's at that threshold where I really feel best. So I really advise you just to experiment a little bit with caffeine without taking L-Theanine, and you can do that as per like caffeine tabs. This is by SNS, Serious Nutrition Solutions, 200 milligrams per tab, and they're not actually too hard to cut them out. For me, if I want to break it up to like 100 milligrams, I just cut it in half with my teeth, right? It's not that hard. They aren't that hard, and I'd really advise you to take it with some alpha GPC. This will help with a lot of things in terms of your cognition, your verbal fluency, your recall, learning retention, memory. It'll uplift your mood a lot as well. So these two, I really, really like them together. Alpha GPC, this is one of those nootropics which I'd really recommend you take it throughout the period of the day. It's pretty tasteless. This is from Nootropics Depot, and it's just like a white powder. It tastes better than it looks. It doesn't taste like anything. It's flavorless, sort of like taking glutamine. If you've tried glutamine, it's very similar. So I hope that was helpful, guys. Just again, this is 200 milligrams per tab, and this is even a good idea to just try even instead of taking coffee. A lot of people notice that they feel different taking caffeine pills versus coffee, and I feel that way as well. Coffee, who knows, there could be other things in it, and you know, coffee is one of those things where you can buy it from McDonald's, Starbucks, Tim Hortons. It's always going to be a different caffeine content, and who knows, there could be some other things. You'll even see like trace calories in a lot of coffees that you purchase out there. I'll see you guys next time.